Hello again, everybody. My name is Nick Enderlin. The moral of my story today consists of living each day like it's your last and to never take anything for granted. I want to talk about stage 4 breast cancer. It causes the person to change in their appearance, to change emotionally, to change spiritually. This is a personal experience. On August 26, 2017, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. However, she didn't tell us until that night on her birthday. We were eating dinner as a family, my 2 brothers and my sister, my mom and my dad. She decided to tell us, and we were all in shock, speechless in fact. We didn't know what to say. We felt so sorry for her, told her that we were going to be there throughout the whole process and everything. So that night, I went into my parents' room and just told her how much I love her and I feel so bad for her and everything. And she said, "I love you too, son. You don't need to worry about it. Everything's going to be okay. I'm going to make it through this." That's her cocky self. It's not a bad cocky, trust me. She's a very high role model in my family. So that night in bed, I had trouble falling asleep. So I decided to research on stage 4 breast cancer to see the pros and cons, Found out there was not many pros of having that cancer. However, I did notice the cons. The first major con was the change in appearance it does to the person. This change in appearance was due to the chemo and radiation my mom had to do. So chemo is something that I wish no one will have to ever try to accomplish it. My mom did chemo for several months and hated it. It changed her appearance very badly. She was looking sick, very sick. And I don't like to say this, but my mom is a very pretty lady. Most people find her very attractive. And I don't want to say that, but I'm going to. No one likes saying how their mom is very pretty, but I'm admitting to it. That was one of the major conflicts of her stage 4 cancer, was her appearance. She did, in fact, lose her hair due to chemo. Not everyone does, but she was one that did lose it. And so she was freaking out about it, how everyone else would think about her and stuff. But then she really thought, what truly matters? God gave her this disease for a reason, because he knew that she could overcome it. This change in appearance led her to want to invest in a wig. So she tried that and she hated it. She washed it every single day. It still smelled bad. It looked terrible. She hated it. So she decided, forget it. I'm done trying to please other people. I'm going to please myself during this process. So she decided, I'm going to throw the wig away. She threw the wig away and everything. She's bald. So the change spiritually. God prospered throughout this process with my mom. He was our role model throughout this whole process, especially hers. The change emotionally with my mom was something I've never seen before. She was already a strong, very high role model in the family. However, when she got this disease, it made my whole family look after her even more than we already did. Her change emotionally is kind of indescribable. She became a better person throughout the process. It's hard to believe that someone could do that, suffering so much pain and hours of the day struggling. However, she did it. She learned that she's going to fight to get over a certain circumstance. Don't ever give up and live each day like it's your last. Those are some wise words that I hope you never forget. Thank you all for listening.